Are you truly comfortable with this artifice? Comfortable? I rather enjoy deceiving Taros. I just need to think of what to write. The language of love doesn't come naturally to me. Me either. Those types of letters are the sort of thing I've only read about in old tales of romance. Well, how do letters read in those tales? It's all very overwrought and florid. Perhaps I can't bear not being with you. I'll die if I cannot have you. Every breath I take is a sigh of wistful despair. Well, this is all very good, yes. I'll have to note these down. Alright, so I gotta make... Well... Let me see. Oh, geez, this is over. This is going to be a nuisance. Invisible ink and lemon juice is what you're making here. You got a point. So I gotta turn one of these into salt. One problem is, this doesn't extend this far. Makes my life a little harder. Can I just do it with this? Like, this looks all very complicated, but it's very kind of simple. Alright, so we want to start with the salt. I mean, it seems like my best bet here is to effectively fill them... Oh, but I gotta combine them down. I'm forgetting the binding glyphs again, aren't you, Wander? Yeah. I am forgetting the binding glyphs. I really wish I could rotate these as a group. Certainly make my life easier. Because realistically, I only actually have to reach one of these. Keith would love this game. Yeah, he would. I told him about it earlier, and he seemed less interested. So, realistically... let's just make it ultra tight and compact. Something like that. Because all I have to do is just make the pattern go off in this direction, then I can place it down. Hey, thank you, Typical 8 for the bits. Wander when I need cheering up. You put on Ultimate Chicken Horse and that does the trick. Yeah. Not exactly in the same vein, but you should try Happy Souls, just for the, I don't know, our Dark Souls playthrough just makes me happy. Okay. So... they have the exact same shape. The process is the same. The only thing I need to do is just alternate whether it's salt or not. We probably want the Glyph of Binding. I'm mostly just trying to decide which of these is easier to make. Because I'm going to be holding whatever it is at the end. Can I reach the salt on both of these? Yes. Okay, so I should probably... I should probably do the salt last. Because of the... I guess I don't need to do the salt last. As long as I can reach some part of it, it's not a big deal. Okay. Anyway. So, effectively, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make one pattern and then copy it. And then fiddle with it and then stitch it together. Alright. Let's start. So we need two salt to start with. Do I lay out the salt first, though? It certainly would be easier to lay the salt out first. Handle the prong? Yeah, let's handle the prong. So let's pick it up, rotate. Plus, left, minus, drop, pick up, plus, left, left, minus, left. Oh. I gotta do double left here. Knew I was doing something wrong. Okay, there we go. And then it rotates. And then I can just clonk it down. Perfect. So that's it for that section. It really does feel like I should probably go for the Animismus and whatnot first. Oh. No. I need to move these. I gotta alternate them, because I want to do the Animismus last. Because all I have to do is just get it out of the way. And that should work. Okay. So now that I've done this, I want to reset, pick up, rotate, rotate, extend, reset, pick up, rotate, rotate, plus extend. Oops. I gotta do the plus first. Okay, there we go. Except for I gotta do the... No, I gotta do the plus instead of the extend. Okay, so that gets us that. So we're gonna go minus and then just sweep around and grab it. So minus... so we actually don't want to do this. We want to drop, minus, pick up, right, 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 right. Rotate right. Probably something like that. Okay. And then all I have to do is pick up, plus, left. Drop, minus, pick up, extend. Drop, minus, pick up, extend, reset. Drop, rotate, minus, pick up, extend. And there we go. And then all I have to do is more or less copy the same steps, but delete the... some of these. Because that's dropped off. I still have the mort down there. And then this time I'd put it there instead. Okay. So we want to get to this section. Gonna have a dummy arm here. Drag it all the way down. Okay. So if I don't know if I want this. So it rotates. And then we want to pick up the mort, and then we're pretty solid. So we be pointed here. We want to drop, sweep around 3 times, go plus, extend, pick up, shrink, back, minus, reset. Oops. Oh. Oops-a-doodle. Okay. I just want to get to this point. I don't want it to loop. Okay. And then we pick up, plus, left. And we're good to go. Pick up, plus, left, drop, minus, we'd be pointed here, pick up, plus, pick up, plus, left, we'd have it here, one more time, drop, I'm gonna miss, but I don't think we're gonna bonk. Okay, so all I have to do is just rotate the other, I just have to rotate and we're good to go. Alright, area 29, cost 110. Oh, right. Gotta get rid of my dummy arm that I don't need. That cuts down the cost. let's fast forward this. I really wish there was just a fast forward button I could press at all times, but oh well. Anyway. Still a shit ton of cycles, as per my norm. Oh, did okay. I mean, I'm definitely hitting the top percentile for cost and area every single time. This is quite the stratagem. For someone like me, there's no choice but to pursue my ends this way. You aren't afraid of the danger? Belonging to a house family is dangerous enough. It's those who feel their position is secure who don't see things clearly. In world weariness, you are well beyond your years. I do appreciate your concern, Concordia, but I know full well what I'm doing. Okay, purified gold. I feel compelled to note that you're turning lead into gold again. You noticed, yes, and seems the world is determined to taunt me. You're an alchemist, after all. So I've been informed. Is this a matter of some sensitivity to him? Something about how he doesn't like being typecast, I believe? Lead into gold may as well be my parlor trick. Well, at least this time you're doing it in service of your own ends. Okay, so we are just making lead into gold. Let me guess, yeah, no quicksilver this time. Do I even freaking need another one of these? I mean, I guess I could do this. Bip, bip, bip. Yeah, but that wouldn't work. Because I couldn't grab this. Okay. So, whoop. It's gonna take a while. So we have... Yeah, the issue is storage. Because I effectively have to have... 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64 lead to pull this off. This would be much easier with a second arm. Do I break the trend that I have more or less been keeping to this entire time? One arm alchemist. Oh shit. You know, when you say that, it's kind of inspiring. Instead of full arm, less arm alchemist. Oh. What I really wish I could do is store variables in this. If I could store a variable, this would be much easier. You know, kind of +1 on the track or something like that. Well, it seems like the smart thing to do. This would take an insane number of cycles, isn't it? Let's see, Wander, do you have a brother? Yes. Hilariously enough, he's a chemist. I actually recommended this game to him. Both my dad and my brother deal with chemistry and stuff. So, one-arm alchemist. Oh my god. Because, yeah, if I could input variables, this would be so much easier. Let's see, isn't Wander's brother older? Nope, I'm the older brother. I'm also the shorter brother. I'm also the angrier brother. If we wanted to go super far, you could compare my brother and myself to the Elric brothers. Let's see, so I don't need any of the glyphs, which is kind of nice. Alright. We want a piston. And we want another arm over here. Alright. So, pick up, retract, retract, drop. Reset, pick up, retract, drop. Minus, retract, pick up. Yeah, once again, if I could actually program this with variables as opposed to just pure raw number, this would be so much easier, because all I'd have to do is just make a thing that it's like, whenever you're done with this stack, add one, you know, move on to the next one. Ugh. Alright. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to use that much space here. Alright. Well, let's do this. Okay, so we pick up. We go plus. We rotate, rotate. Yeah, most I'm ever going to need 8 of anything. So instead, So it drops. And so we're going to do that along the line here. So I'm going to need... Oh, wait, no. I'm going to need to extend one more. See, has the music for this game gotten repetitive at all? A little, yeah. I was noticing it in editing how repetitive the music it is. But... oh well. It's so backgroundy that I can tune it out easily. If it was much more intense, I think I would give more of a shit. Yeah, this would just be easier with one arm. Oh well. Yeah, because the main problem is I can't copy and paste well, I can copy and paste directions easily. I just more or less have to... I just have to make it work. So we pick it up, and I've just got to go minus along the track. There we go. That should solve the problem. That way I don't have to worry about that. Also, this has to be a piston arm now that I'm looking at it. Let's see. A little bit further. So this time, picking up, I need... Oh. I need to extend that one, I think. Well, this is a mess. Let's just watch it happen for a while. Okay, so this works. I just need to copy and paste this again, because the only difference is just scaling up. And so this will give me... actually just a quarter of what I need. Well, doing it. Okay, but this time, as soon as we pick it up, we do a double minus. And then we do the same thing, but we don't extend. Okay. So that gives me tin, 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 tin. Iron, iron. Comes after iron. All this entire hell, makes 1 copper. You know, hilariously, this would work really, really well if I had like 3 or 4 arms on a track. It would certainly take less programming and copy and pasting. Because, like, it would be so nice if I could nest these functions with, like, a variable in here. Okay. Let's delete all of these, because I've got the basic conversion. This gets me 8, so I need to do this 4 times. I just have to intersperse it between. There's no, like, select more than this, right? Oh, there is. Okay, this is a little bit easier. Okay, so this is that. I don't want to be the one-armed alchemist. The just sheer amount of scrolling I'm gonna have to do to program this and copy and paste, it's just not worth it. Because, like, how many cycles is this just to get all 8 done? That's almost 200 cycles for this. Could you recursion it? Recursion would be useful. The only way I could make it recursive is if I had, technically a second arm kind of act as the variable to alternate it. Because I don't think you can do recursive functions in this. The trick would be cut out all of the extra steps, you know, these, and have a second one of these here. And the repeat command only works well the repeat command will copy everything that I've done before. The problem is I can't tell the repeat command repeat these instructions. It will only repeat all of the instructions, and that's the problem. I can't put brackets in here. If I could have a bracket, a marker that says repeat from here to here, then it'd be perfect. Then it'd be super easy, because then all I'd have to do is just pull the repeat command, pull that function that I did earlier, instead of copy and pasting. This is like programming where every time you call a function, instead of calling said function, you made that function again. You programmed the whole thing. Repeat commands won't repeat other repeat commands. Yeah, but like... I can't say repeat this section without repeating all of the preceding commands. It just takes all the current ones, which... The repeat command would be mad easy with this. So easy, in fact. Because all I'd have to do is actually just take this single arm, just go boop boop, drop drop, boop boop, drop drop, boop boop, drop drop. Easy. And then I just have a second arm to manage the output over here, and eventually combine them down into, you know, something functional. But yeah, without deeper programming, I'm not going to be able to call a function or anything like that. Well, I mean, I can copy and paste almost all of this. I just really wish I could track the whole thing. There's a bunch of little quality of life improvements I'd love to see in this. Oh well. Alright. Single arm alchemist away! I mean, it'll be helpful if I can copy and paste this. I just can't copy and paste it easily. Can I? Okay. So we're gonna delete this. I don't need it. Let's see. At the end of this one. No. It's the end of this one that I need. Will I go back to the one-armed alchemist later? Yeah, probably. Okay. So I'm gonna delete everything past a certain point. I'm gonna use repeat commands, because, like, this is just going to take too long. At this point, I have a respect for my own time. Okay. So instead of doing this... Okay, we pick up, so we go plus, extend, drop, shrink, rotate, 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 pick up, rotate, 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 drop. Okay, so that gets us an iron. So I don't need the rest of this track. And that's fine. So the gold's gonna be over here. So then we need a second arm. As soon as this one's done, we wanna grab this. Even spacing some of this out is a nightmare. The problem is I've been so staunchly avoiding learning how to arm. I've only ever used one arm up until we're in the middle of chapter 4, and I've been using one arm since somewhere in chapter 1, I think. Chapter 1, chapter 2, something like that. And so, like, at this point, I have to reteach myself this game to know what I'm doing. Because effectively, what I've currently got is iron. It doesn't take too long. You could still use one arm. It'll just take between 2,000 and 3,000 cycles. Yeah, which is why I don't want to do that. Because it's a pain in the ass. Okay, so at the very end of this, it'll give me an iron sitting right there. The question is, do I have this arm move it somewhere? Do I collect it? Because effectively, what I want to be able to do is hit repeat 8 times. Here, and then move on to the next one. If I could do that, that would make life easier. It'd actually be really nice if there's like a conveyor belt that I could, not for the arms, but for these. So every time you push something onto it, instead of bonking, it just pushes it down the line. Wow, that would actually be incredibly helpful.